Power to the people, I'm back for a reason. If you clicked on the video, I meet you with greetings. Another episode of Part My Back Podcast is me, your host, Sebastian West. Follow me on Instagram @_Sebastian West, where you can check out my art in all of its splendor. Also, I drop snippets from the podcast on Instagram. So yes, about like minute segment of the snippets of the episode to drop on YouTube. I drop it on Instagram as well. So follow me on Instagram @_Sebastian West. Now, if you don't like what I'm kicking, like what I'm spitting, just know when you tune to this, the cloth is different. Watch a film titled The Guilty, not to be confused with the 2000 film titled The Guilty. This one starring Jake Gyllenhaal, directed by Antoine Fuqua. Now, if you don't know who Antoine Fuqua is, I don't know if you're living on a rock or you're just oblivious to this particular director. I don't know what to tell you. Antoine Fuqua directed films such as Magnificent Seven, Equalizer 1 and 2, Southpaw, and Training Day. So yes, get familiar with Antoine Fuqua if you're not familiar. So yes, The Guilty, starring Jake Gyllenhaal, Peter Sarsgaard, Ethan Hawke, and Riley Keough. It's one of those. It's similar to the film The Call with Halle Berry. I don't know if you guys have checked that out. It's kind of similar in that realm. So it starts off with a former street cop or detective per se. I think he was a street cop on the beat and whatnot. So he's now a dispatcher. We'll get to that later. Why he's a dispatcher? Why they demoted him to being a dispatcher? This is a thriller. It's a thriller drama around that realm. I don't really like too many dramas, but when I saw a thriller, I said yes, let me check it out. And Jake Gyllenhaal, why not? You know what I mean? Why not? Why not take a chance on Jake Gyllenhaal film, right? Antoine Fuqua, the director, I can't lose, right? Can't lose. So yes, The Guilty, pardon me. So he takes a call. He's a dispatcher. He takes a call. It's immediately intense. Gets a call from a young lady. She sounds, under duress or some sort of trauma. Something's going on with her. So he keeps talking to her, and he finds out that she's being kidnapped. Now you hear, and Ethan Hawke is the voice of a sergeant. Riley Keough, his wife. I think the lady in the van is played by her. You just hear the voices. You know what I mean? You don't actually see them. The film is centered around Jake Gyllenhaal. It's like an isolated film per se of just showing him. You don't see anybody else. I mean, you see glimpses of people, but he's the main attraction to this film. Picks up a call, woman in duress. She's in a van. She says she's been kidnapped. She don't know where her kids are, things of that nature. So he alerts, the troopers. State troopers, if you see a white van, pull it over. That's a dub. That falls through. He realizes that he gets the address from her. She gets a name. He gets a name, a license plate, and everything, and it's registered to a family. So he finds out because she alluded to this, she has a son and a daughter. So he tells his friend, go by and check on them, because I have a feeling that something's going on with these kids. I don't want them to be alone. Their mom's being kidnapped by the husband. So go check on them. Just see how they're doing, all right? He goes over there. The daughter's fine. The son isn't too isn't too snappy. The partner calls Jake Gyllenhaal, tells him what's going on. So immediately he tries to contact the mom again. She contacts him. He picks up. He's like, hey, your son. So he is driven to take down the husband, because he thought the husband harmed the kid and kidnapped the mom. The plot thickens. The little girl, is explaining to him that, hey, look, something's wrong with I was supposed to watch my brother. My brother is in another room. she alludes to that something's wrong with the little brother. So the partner goes in to check on the little brother. The little brother's not doing too hot. Gets called an ambulance immediately. Boom. Get the ambulance over there because the kid is bleeding. Baby's bleeding. Now he's communicating with her back and forth throughout the film. Trying to get the pieces put together. You know what I mean? Breadcrumbs are being dropped and he trying to pull the pieces together with her. Fast forward. Come to find out the husband was trying to do the right thing. She harmed her son. She said snakes was in his belly. So the husband was trying to take her to a mental facility. Jake Gyllenhaal loses it. He can't believe that he actually aided her into escaping the husband. He coached her to get away from the husband. She contacts him. She ends up being, he thought she was going to commit suicide. Jake Gyllenhaal's character thought she was going to commit suicide. He heard it in the background. He's like, yo, oh my goodness, his heart dropped. He's in the bathroom, hyperventilating. He had asthma, you know what I mean? He's just going through it. He thought he lost this woman. He was like, listen, I'm responsible for this woman's death. I was wrong. I can't believe I thought I was right. Everything it's going haywire for this guy. Including what he's going through, which I'm going to get to right now. So the police come and save her. He thought she committed suicide. They come and save her. He was alerted that they have her in, custody and whatnot. She's okay. And the baby is going to make it. Like, the baby's going to pull through. He thought the baby was there. The baby's going to pull through. The reason why he was demoted to a dispatcher is due to him murdering someone on the beat. He's scheduled to stand trial. The morning of all this, right? He's telling his partner, due to this event, due to this call, he tells his partner, listen, look, I want to tell the truth. I want to confess. I want to tell the truth. His partner's like, no, what are you talking about? That means I'm going to throw you under the bus. He's like, that's okay, man. I want to tell the truth. Due to this happening, due to me going through what I'm going through, I can't see my daughter. My marriage is falling apart. I want to get this off my chest and tell them what really happened that night. He killed someone, in the line of duty. They were innocent. He still killed them. And he's willing, it's like to face the consequences. He got this off his shoulders. Like, it's a breath of fresh air for him due to him going through the turmoil of what he went through with this young lady that he thought killed her son, her baby son. Now, the guilty. I give it a 6.5 out of 10 out of Sebastian's artwork. 6.5. Jake Gyllenhaal held this movie down. Salute to him. He's a heck of an actor, by the way. Heck of an actor. So yes, I give, the climax of the film. He gets tried, he goes to jail, and, the baby lives. The baby lives, he goes to jail, he tells the truth. It has the story unfolds on the screen, like, you know what I mean? In writing, you have to read it and see what's going on in the film. So yes, go check out The Guilty, okay? Check it out. Halfway decent film, I must say. Jake Gyllenhaal kills it. If you don't like my reviews, cut me some slack, and if that ain't good enough, pardon my back. Remember, big shots number the little shot that kept shooting. Stay tuned for the next episode that I drop of Pardon My Back podcast. Is me, your host, Sebastian West. In the meantime, until then, hold it down. Salute.